Hello students, today we are going to cover an important chapter of class 8 Science NCERT, which is chapter 5 Coal and Petroleum. Before starting the chapter, let me introduce myself a little bit. So I am Raghav Daksh, currently pursuing History Honours from University of Delhi College of Vocational Studies. Now, let's dive into the chapter. So let's first understand what are natural resources. So this is the definition that things we get from nature to meet our basic needs. For example, air, water, soil, mineral, forest, coal, petroleum, etc. So all these are the things we get from our nature, our mother nature, for our basic needs, for our day-to-day life. Now there are different type of natural resources. There are two types of natural resources. The first one is inexhaustible natural resources. These are unlimited in nature and will not run out due to human use. For example, sunlight and air. What are exhaustible natural resources? Exhaustible ones are those which are limited in nature and can be used up by human activities. For example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, forests, minerals, etc. So what have we seen that there are two different type of natural resources. One are unlimited and the other ones are limited in nature. So the unlimited ones cannot be extinct. We can use it as much as we want, such as sunlight and air. And the limited ones are those resources which take millions of years to generate. For example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. Now, what are fossil fuels? So, they are formed from dead plants and animals buried millions of years ago. Example, coal, petroleum, natural gas. They are called fossil fuels because they come from fossils. So, they are formed from dead plants and animals. When they are buried in under the soil, it will take millions of years to make these resources, okay, natural resources. So, example, there are coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. And they are called fossil fuel because they come from fossils. So, what is coal? A coal is a hard black stone like substance like this. It is used for cooking. In the villages, you must have seen that running trains earlier times, inside thermal power plants and in industries. It is formed around, it was formed around 300 million years ago from dead plants and swamps. The process of forming coal is called carbonization. So the process by which the coal is made is known as carbonization. Now, what are the products we get from coal? The first product is coke. It is a tough, porous, and black substance, almost pure carbon, okay, almost the pure form of carbon, used to make steel and extract metals. And now the second product we get from coal is coal tar. It is a thick black liquid with a bad smell. Has around 200 chemicals used to make dyes, drugs, explosive, plastics, perfumes, etc. Now you must have seen the naphthalene balls which are used to keep insects away inside the house. They are also made from coal tar. Okay. The third product we get from coal is coal gas. It is formed during making of coke. It is used as fuel in industries near coal plants. Earlier, it was used for street lighting in London in 1810 and in New York in 1820. Now let's see what is petroleum. Okay, so petroleum is a dark oily liquid found between rock layers. It is formed from dead sea organisms buried under the sand and clay. It is converted to petroleum under high pressure and temperature without air. Okay, so petroleum is created under high pressure and high temperature where there is no air. Okay, it is dark and oily liquid. It is found between rock layers. Now let's see how we found petroleum and where we found petroleum in India. It is found in Assam, Gujarat, Mumbai, um, Krishna Godavari basins. Okay, so these are the places where petroleum is found in India. First oil well was made in 1859 in Pennsylvania in United States of America. The first oil in India was made in 1867 in Makum, Assam. Okay, so that's how the petroleum was found and created. Now, the refining of petroleum. how do we refine the petroleum? The process, now what is refining? Let's first understand. The process of separating petroleum into different useful parts. It is done in petroleum refinery. Now, this is the refinery where the process of separating petroleum into different useful parts is done. Now, constituents of petroleum and their uses. Let's see what are the products we get from petroleum, and these are the components we get from petroleum, and these are the uses of it. LPG, liquid petroleum gas. So this is used as a fuel for home and industries. The gas cylinder which we use in our homes is also LPG. Okay. Now the petrol, what is how the petrol is used? Petrol is used in motor fuels, aviation fuel, in dry cleaning, etc. Okay, so the motor car or the bike we use petrol. uh, Now kerosene is also the form of petroleum. It is a fuel for stoves, lamps, jet aircrafts. So the aircrafts use kerosene as their source of energy. The stoves inside the house, okay, sometimes, and the lamps also use kerosene. Diesel is also used. Diesel is a form of petroleum. It is used for fuel for trucks, buses, and generators. Lubricating oil for the lubrication of machines in the factories. For paraffin wax, like candles, ointments, and Vaseline, also use petroleum jelly. Okay, bitumen for road surfacing and paints. Okay, so these are the components we get from petroleum, and these are the uses of these components. What are petrochemicals? So the substances made from petroleum and natural gas are called petrochemicals. They are used to make uh, detergents, which we use for the cleaning of clothes, plastics, synthetic fibers, fertilizers, etc. Petroleum is also called black gold due to its high value. Okay. Now let's see what is natural gas. So it is formed along with petroleum. It is stored under the pressure as CNG, which is compressed natural gas. Now it is clean and less polluting fuel. What are the uses of natural gas? Fuel for transport, homes, and factories. It is used to make chemicals and fertilizers, easy transported through pipelines. It can be easily transported. Okay. Cities using pipes, gas, for example, Vadodara, Delhi, etc. So these are the metropolitan areas where the piped gas is used. It is found in India at Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Krishna Godavari Delta. These are the places where in India the natural gas is found. Some resources are limited. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas take millions of years to form. Okay, their reserves are limited and may run out in a few hundred years. Burning these fuels causes air pollution, and global warming. Now, the coal, petroleum, and natural gases, they take millions of years to form. Their reserves are limited in nature and may run out in few hundred years. These burning out these fuels cause air pollution and global warming too. So these are the resources which can run out in our future. So the sustainable development is taking place currently in our world, because every organization is working towards it. Because to save these resources, because they can be scarce in nature. Okay. Tips to save fuel by PCRA. What is PCRA? PCRA is Petroleum Conservation Research Association. Uh, Drive at a moderate and constant speed. So these are some of the measures which everyone needs to take to save up fuel or save up these natural resources. So driving at moderate and constant speed, switch switch off engine at traffic lights or while waiting, keep the tire pressure correct, get a vehicle serviced regularly. So these are some of the measures which a normal person can take. In summary, we can understand. Let's see the summary. So, fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, and natural gas are important but limited in nature. So, we need to use them wisely to reduce pollution and save for the future generation, because our future generation also need these natural resources. Switch to cleaner fuels like CNG whenever possible, because petrol generally create pollution, or the air pollution mostly. So we we can use CNG as a substitute of petrol sometimes whenever it's possible. So yeah, this was all about the chapter. I hope you understood it. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.